The Man Who Couldn't Forget, a medical mystery. In the early 1950s, a young man named Henry Molaison began having severe, debilitating epileptic seizures. By 1953, his seizures were so frequent and violent that his doctors decided to try a radical experimental surgery. The operation neurosurgeon Dr. William Beecher Scoville performed a bilateral medial temporal lobe resection on Henry, surgically removing tissue from deep within his brain, including most of a structure called the hippocampus on both sides. The goal was to stop the electrical storm of the seizures. The unexpected outcome. The surgery was a success in controlling the epilepsy. However, it came at a profound, unexpected cost. Henry lost the ability to form new memories. He could remember things that happened before the operation, his childhood, the names of his family, basic facts. This is called retrograde memory. But from the moment he woke up, he could not store new information for more than a minute or two. This is known as severe anterograde amnesia. If you introduced yourself to him, walked out, and came back 5 minutes later, he would greet you as if he had never met you before. He had to be reintroduced to his doctors every single day for decades. He was forever living in the year 1953. The legacy of H.M. Henry, known in medical literature as H.M. for patient confidentiality, spent the rest of his life participating in groundbreaking research with neuroscientists like Brenda Milner. Because of the very precise nature of his brain damage and memory loss, Henry's case became the most important in the history of neuroscience. His condition proved definitively that the hippocampus is the central factory for turning short-term memories into long-term ones. The brain uses different systems for different types of memory, e.g. skill learning versus fact learning. Even though he couldn't remember learning how to trace a star while looking at its reflection, his performance on the task improved each day. Henry Molaison's tragic loss of memory became the foundation for almost everything we know about how the human brain remembers, essentially paving the way for the entire field of cognitive neuroscience. Would you like to hear another short story, perhaps about a different kind of medical discovery?